Hey everybody, welcome to week 4, human resource course here. So you're halfway through. Got our scenery here. So far so good, everybody. Those of you that are in the course, there's quite a few that are lagging behind, but those of you that are in there regular and everything, you're doing great. Good on the discussions, the homework, quizzes. So all good there. Part of I try to motivate or inspire people because I know everybody has different schedules, different commitments, and finding time to get in here and get stuff done can be difficult. So I come up with these little things to try and just make you think, or one of the things I talk about always is and again, most of you are new to me, but I talk about making school an everyday thing. um, be it you're a coffee drinker or you got kids and you're looking at, it's something you do every day and not something you do like on a Sunday night, because you're only cheating yourself by that, because one of the things is you want to be learning what you're taking versus just getting by. Um, but in respect of finding time or not finding time, or whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. You're always right, because it's what your decision is. You've made a decision to go this way or that way, and so you're always going to be right on that decision. Another common thing I hear sometimes in conversations and comments is people say things like, "Oh, I'm just not smart enough for this," or and I try to tell people that it's not a question of being smart enough, because smart is something you become. It's not something that you are. Um, everybody has different ways of learning, different approaches, and they all work. You find out which one works for you. But yeah, we're not born smart. It's just something you become over time. So don't tell yourself, oh, you can't do it because you're not smart enough or something like that. Because that's not the case. And last one I got here is just a different viewpoint on how you can look at things differently. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or you rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. So you can always put a positive spin on something negative. And you need to do that with your own life. So at school and everything, when you find reasons not to do stuff, you need to flip it around and figure out, the positive side of that. Or you made a choice to do school because there's something you want to accomplish. You got goals you want to accomplish down the road, and you want to get there. So that's part of this adventure you're on here. So, all right, upcoming week here, you got week 4. You got 2 chapters in week 4. You got chapters 13 and 14. Have to do with career planning, development, training and development. So one of the things about, depending on types of jobs and careers you're going into and places you go at, and when I was in the Army, I didn't think about it as much as after I got out and I got done working at Domino's, running corporate stores and everything. But, training and development of employees, it's an investment. One thing's, and if you've been in some of my marketing classes and so forth, or accounting classes, one thing I tell people is about businesses: do not think in dollars; they think in percentages when it comes to budgets and stuff like that, and expenses. And so one of my analogies I use about, okay, hiring people, same thing as if you buy a new car. But let's say you buy a new car, you're every month you're putting money into it. You're making the payment. Let's say it's $500, and after a year or something like that, you put in $5,000, $6,000 or whatever the case it is, or $30,000 or $40,000. But the thing is, you don't have insurance. So when someone steals that car or you wreck it, you've lost that investment. You don't have that. It's gone. Same thing with employees. You train them, and they're there for 3 months, 6 months, a year, and then they up and leave. When there's a business meeting and they talk and with the HR people, and we talk about turnover. Well, how many people did we lose last week or last month? And oh, we lost one person. They've been with us 9 months and they're gone. A common response from a boss is going to be, so we just lost $50,000 investment. And it's like, that's just the the way it is, because people are investments. And when you're in a business, you're investing in people, their training, their development, their careers, benefits, all that. You're looking at that. And so when you from a company perspective, when you lose somebody, you're losing money. So you have to kind of switch gears if you're going to ever be in a position of ownership, owning a business, or running a business for somebody, or running a department, or whatever the case is. So, so that's why, you know, part of why training development is such a strong focus, because it's an investment, and plus you want the quality. All you probably had the experiences of getting on the phone with somebody at some company, and like you hate dealing with them because of the person on the other end. And then there's other companies you call and deal with, and it's great. You know, it's a good experience. So those are the differences in training, development, you know, customer service, and so forth. So, all right. So enough on that with those 2 chapters. I'll let that go. Otherwise, like I said, those of you that are in there, you're doing good. The rest of you, you need to get in there and, you know, get caught up, or you got to let me know what's going on. All right, so I will leave that with that. And the other thing, I'll give you a little test question I do every week, just so I know if you watch the video or not. You let me know what the grandson is doing there. And there you go. So, all right. So have a great week. As always, get in touch. Some of you have been in touch with me, so no problem. Get in touch with me. I'm a 7-day-a-week person, so you don't need to wait or anything. Just you know, text me, email, call, whatever the case is. So, all right. With that, great week. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.